Today we will be exploring the elemental pillar of water. This is a piece that came to me today, a piece that's quite relevant and can sometimes leave us destabilised and floundering in not understanding the emotions carried within water and how it resonates through our body, soul and spirit. So if you can just open to the allowing of the information through reviewing your own resonance and where it sits in the grandeur of your own awakening, you may find that there is a shift along the way where the energy becomes recalibrated by your own inner peace. Water is a living consciousness, malleable in various forms of existence. The depths of your spiritual and emotional resonance can be held within the element of water. Water not only governs life, it governs and is intrinsically tied to the emotional resonance you hold. Water can be calm and inviting, safe and nurturing, a feeling of security and safety within the element as a whole, a sanctuary of tranquility, touching the frequency of your conscious awareness, somewhere to feel safe, nurtured and supported through your vibrational alignment. You can feel comforted and shielded in the energy of your sovereignty. Water holds sovereignty and supports your emotional well-being. When the equilibrium is balanced, there is no resistance, and you anchor into the energetic frequency of this divine balance. This frequency affords you the freedom to experience and explore life within the bounds of your own awareness. This is where you feel safe, where things are familiar, and where life just bumbles along in sweet harmony. As you expand your frequency and you explore beyond the concepts of your own acceptance, elements of turbulence enter the mix. You can feel these through your emotional resonance. Flutterings of unease filtering through your body. The awareness of not quite being in conscious control. Unfamiliar in its presentation. Mildly uncomfortable in its delivery, but acutely important to understand and explore. As you reconnect with the intensity of this emotional turbulence, created by the resistance of your own emotional vulnerability, it asks you to explore beyond the safety of your boundaries and connect to the beliefs and patterns held deeply within your knowingness. Assimilating, expanding and transforming. Organically, these patterns are often misguided, as they have been pressed upon us or have been inherited through us. At some point, they may have been coerced into being accepted by us. The greater the turbulence created by unease and the feeling of being out of control, the greater the emotional imbalance impacts your own awareness. Within these moments of extreme uncertainty, you are being asked to honour your own sacredness and connect with your own truth. Dive deeply into the roots of these emotional responses. Consider the following questions. Is this your truth? If so, why is it destabilizing you so easily? Is this a learned truth? From who and where was it learned? Was this a good or a bad truth to hold? Does it still resonate as truth? Or am I emotionally mature enough and strong enough to transcend beyond this? Recalibrating and decoding my own divine truth through reawakening the dormant strands of my cellular remembrance. Through remembering, exploring and expanding, to filter through slowly and silently, you nourish your soul and align with your own sacred truth once more. Is this truth coming from within you, but not of your conscious awareness? If so, where are its origins? As you dive deeply into each of these sacred dances of your own divine alignment, you will release, transcend, forgive and recalibrate the boundless expansiveness of your own sacredness. On the surface, you may be experiencing a hurricane of conflicting thoughts, feelings, and emotions, often leaving you feeling plummeted and untethered to anything. Vulnerable within the instability of your responses. The deeper you dive into the authentic expansiveness of these feelings, the less turbulence and resistance you feel. As you work diligently alongside knowledge and wisdom from your own divinity, you shed, release, and allow the flowering of your own sacredness to emerge once more, cleansing and infusing your senses with the intensity of such clarity. Emotional resonance is recalibrated, and as you adjust physically, mentally, and emotionally to the power of your own sacredness, you will notice subtle shifts and changes. Gone is the turbulence and chaos created by the misalignment of an inherited belief or emotion, replaced by strong, vigorous shoots of expansion through remembering your own sacred truth, found deep within the emotional resonance of your own soul. Water can be cleansing, nourishing, and invigorating. It can be nurturing, supporting, and comforting. It carries cellular memory and allows you to express, explore, and embrace the deeper energetic frequencies oscillating profoundly within the sacredness of your own knowledge. It will align and infuse your soul's remembrance, clearing and releasing everything that is no longer serving your highest divine intelligence. As you recalibrate and settle into these moments of infinite clarity, you rise in celebration of your conscious evolution and harness the magnitude of your conscious alignment. Intertwined across your soul as echoes of wishes granted and prayers spent are released and received. Thank you for the appreciation to witness the unfolding complexities of your own sacredness through spirals of decoding and comprehending the beauty of your own divinity. I'd like to offer you a sacred activation. Begin in stillness. Place your hands gently, one over your heart and the other over your solar plexus. Breathe deeply, and you can either listen, you can speak with me, or you can speak in your mind the following. I call upon the sacred element of water, ancient keeper of emotional sovereignty, crystalline womb of source creation, holder of tears, of tides of truth. Flow through me now in gentle remembrance of who I truly am. Wash away all that no longer resonates and restore the sanctuary of my inner world. I step into your embrace, not to lose myself, but to return to my sacred center, to feel, to flow, to receive, and to release, to honor my sensitivities as sacred wisdom, to allow my heart to open in sovereign surrender. I am safe in the waters of my becoming. I am sovereign in the tides of my transformation. I am the sacred vessel through which love flows freely. May the stillness of the lake, the power of the ocean, the purity of the spring, and the mystery of the deep live within me now. I am whole. I am fluid. I am sovereign. I am water. And so it is. It is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. intertwined across your soul as echoes of wishes granted and prayers spent are released and received